My name's Marie Corbett. I'm the Executive Head at Invicta Primary School, which is located in Greenwich in South East London. It's an outstanding school, so we're really proud of that, and our big focus is around creativity, the social emotional aspects of learning and physical education. As an outstanding school, our biggest resource is our teachers. We spend the most money on recruitment of teachers and staff. We spend the most money on professional development for them, because without them, without first quality teaching in the school, we wouldn't be an outstanding school. So in terms of our aspirations, we're always looking at ways to increase their excellence and to be innovative with the way that they teach, and also to make sure that the lessons are really creative so that children are inspired and prepared well for their future. The biggest impact in terms of what they've got out of this is being able to collaborate. So they've been collaborating online in terms of their lesson planning. They might be working on a document together, they might be in different rooms or different sites, or it might be at a different period of time, but they're collaborating on the same document rather than downloading versions of documents that then get lost, that people aren't sure which version it might be, etc. So practically, lesson planning, I think, has improved just the speed of it and the reliability of it, but also their ability to be more creative. One of the things that we realised from this project was that leadership time was really saved. So for instance, most people who work in schools or who work in school leadership know that the job can often start at about 8 o'clock at night, when you finally get time to check your emails, and then as a head teacher you might open up your emails at 8 o'clock at night to find you've got, you know, within the region of 80 or 200 emails to sort of filter through. And so something that we found really useful was just having some dedicated training to how to manage the whole complicated email system and just drive it down into a very streamlined routine. And for that reason, lots of the leaders and lots of the teachers have managed to cut down on some of the time that they use at home, or just to create a bit more of a work-life balance by streamlining that. So that's not necessarily a cost saving, but it's certainly, in terms of well-being, a huge one. In terms of cost, because we're doing a lot online, we've found that things like photocopying has just reduced enormously, and the wear and tear on the photocopy machine, the cost of the paper, the cost of somebody coming out of the office to keep fixing it or ringing the man to fix it. So all of that has reduced massively, and actually was a really significant cost to the school. And you know, we can plough that back into curriculum resources for the children, so we can look at taking them out, enhancing their learning in lots of brilliant ways. In terms of what's next for the school, or what's driving us forward, as part of our curriculum vision, we've always had an element of it called connection to the world. And before we started our Google project, we had basically no IT structures in place that were of any worth or any use, and it was always something that we aspired to, just being able to take the classroom and put it somewhere else in the world really easily and allow the children that access to other children around the world. This term's challenge focus is creating a pop-up museum online. In the past, we've used the museum physically, where the children have been curators and they've shown their artefacts to the general public, etc. Well, we're moving that on now with the help of all of our Google training, and the children are using a Google 360 camera, which means they can record their exhibits in school and they can have their museum online, so that now children across the world can access their learning resources, as well as teachers locally or much further afield. So we're trying to take our learning out of Greenwich, out of London, into the world, but also learn from other people in other places. Working with LearnMaker has really helped to inspire our vision. We knew where we wanted to get, but we weren't quite sure how to get there. And we knew that we wanted to invest in the staff, we knew that we wanted to be creative, and we knew that we wanted to use Google as a platform, but as a way into it, and just to develop it into our curriculum vision has been fantastic working with LearnMaker.